Hi, everybody, and welcome back to Everyday Barbados. Today, I'm on a simple mission to pick up a few groceries and see just how deep my pockets will be crying after coming from the supermarket. We always hearing that Barbados is expensive, right? But how much expensive is it really? Let's find out. Now, I'm not showing the prices because honestly, it's the total that hurts the most. You ever walk into the supermarket to pick up just two things and then you walk out with a full bag and a half empty wallet? Everything usually looks normal until you reach the cashier. That's when the reality slap you harder than the Caribbean hot sun. And I'm not talking about luxury items, just regular things: bread, milk, eggs, veggies, and one or two snacks. That's the Bajan struggle right there. The cost of living in Barbados keep climbing: groceries, electricity, even the internet, and it all adds up quickly. What's interesting is that Bajans and other folks from other Caribbean islands often find that the prices here are ridiculously high, but a lot of Americans and Europeans think that it's pretty reasonable. That's mostly because of the exchange rate. When they convert their dollars or their euros, things in Barbados suddenly become cheaper. But for locals who are earning in the Barbadian dollars, it usually hits different. What makes it tougher is that most of the food is imported, so the cost jumps every time shipping prices go up or if the US dollar shift. Sometimes you just gotta laugh because if you take it too serious, you might start budgeting air. But let's be real, people always find a way. If you see here, you'll also find local Bajan sugar in the supermarket, and there are lots of local products that are made right here in Barbados that you'll be able to find in the local supermarkets. And I always love to encourage people who are coming to Barbados to buy the local buy the local products that you're seeing. In spite of the fact that the products that are imported outweighs what is made locally, remember to support local. Okay, so I'm pretty much finished picking up what I need here at the supermarket. Food is only one aspect of cost of living. I'm gonna tell you a bit more information, so stick around. So here's my bill from that shopping that I picked up. I have highlighted a few things here for basic items such as tuna, bread, cooking oil, sugar, macaroni, pads, pampers for those who have children. You will also see things such as eggs, potato, squash highlighted. If you pay attention to this bill, you will notice that the VAT percentage here in Barbados is 17.5%. And if you see the amount that comes out for VAT, it's higher in comparison to many other Caribbean islands. Okay, so besides groceries, let's talk a bit about accommodation. When you live in Barbados, the basic adds up fast. Internet alone can run from around 50 to over 250 US dollars a month, depending on the speed of the internet. And that's one of the higher rates in the Caribbean. Electricity sits close to around 27 cents per kilowatt an hour, and that means that the average Barbadian household would pay between 100 and 300 Barbadian dollars for electricity, and that's not a household that is burning up too much AC. And when it comes to housing, a lot of Barbadians are renting, and one bedroom can easily reach up to 800 or 1200 US dollars a month, depends on the location and what that includes. Water bills are not too bad. I would say that that is one of the cheaper utilities that you will pay here. But when you add everything together, it's no surprise that Barbados ranks among the most expensive places to live in the Caribbean. People love the beaches, the sun, the rum shops. But behind the scenes, many locals are juggling bills, doing side hustles, And for those that can afford to send barrels from overseas to stretch things out, they would usually do that. So, next time someone says Barbados sweet, remember, yes, it is very sweet, but it costs sugar money. If you're a Bajan, let me know what you think down in the comments concerning the cost of living in Barbados. Or if you have experience about it, drop one comment down below. Remember to like and subscribe. Until next time, bye bye.